So I know the actual camera angles and stuff might be a little weird in this video, but it's been a while since I've done a Funko look through, showcase. Um, Not all of them are on display at current time being. Only there are some out of box ones that are on display. For the most part, it is the in box pops. I have a whole bag of out of box pops, and we can save those for other videos. But I decided it's been a while. Might as well show off the wall and how it's going. Um, just take a step back, and you can see the entirety of the wall. It's a pretty tall wall collection. That is the gingerbread pops set that I had shown off a couple videos ago. So we have like the Stan Lees over in that corner. I only have the two. One of them's fake, but they don't make a Stan Lee Infinity Gauntlet officially. So yeah, and that's kind of what got me back into collecting pops again. Um, I have my Japanese TV Spider-Man and my original Spider-Man. The box is a little bent up. I also have Luchador Spider-Man along with a good chunk of the Luchador wave. That is the one I'm currently collecting the most. Terminator Dark Fate is one I have most of them. There's only one I'm missing, but it was one of those ones I saw so frequently that I never ended up picking it up. If I still see it eventually, I definitely will pick it up at this point. But yeah, and then I have the Infinity Warps, which I have most of them. Once again, there's just two of them that were really hard to find. Those ones I actually did avidly try to find. I also now have the Geico Gecko Halloween pop. It's actually quite cool. Yeah, that one's another one. I have some of them that are fairly pricier. Batman Death Metal guitar solo. Yeah, that's pretty kick-ass. I have the uh, Marvel Collector's Corpse, Nick Fury, and then as you can see, three of the luchadors I have are Collector's Corpse. The Luchador Collector's Corpse box, since it was one of the cheaper ones, and I was collecting the line at the time because they were a cheaper line, and I actually liked the actual wrestling stuff with them. I have the mini Stay Puft from Baskin Robbins. One thing that I was never able to get a hold of from as an exclusive, I try to have at least one exclusive from everything. Um, is 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 the Jack in the Box exclusives. I have Jumbo from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That one jumps up and down in price a lot. I love Newman. He was found him at GameStop for a cheap price. I have a giant zombie Captain America. The GameStop Giants just don't seem to sell very well. I got this one because I was really excited about finally getting a giant, and I'm a huge fan of the Marvel Zombies books. I know What If. In fact, I did a whole review about What If, not really representing them very well, and the colors are slightly different compared to the actual Marvel Zombies one. I actually have the Wolverine. I'm saying actually a lot, so sorry about that. Yeah, the Wolverine zombie is really cool. That one's one I found in store, and I just like, yeah, definitely buying it. Um, they have Assassin's Creed Column Lynch. Got some of the ones from Modern Family, Proud Family. Yeah, the bottom ones are the ones I'm not too. I mean, other than the giant one, but that's just because he's more of a supporting beam. The lower you go, the less I have much feeling towards them. They're still cool, and I like them in my collection. But yeah, I have the entire Westworld series. I still have not seen the show, but it's one that I got as a present, the entire wave, and yeah. And then I bought this one because I was the only one I did not get with the as the gift. But it was the last one in the collection, even though the box was a little beat up. And for the price I paid, $5. I mean, it's about average for a beat up pop. I have most the Happy Gilmore. I still never got the Bob Barker set because it was extremely expensive for what it was. But yeah, I have the Days of Future Past Magneto. That one is another really cool favorite of mine. The Ghost Panther. I was so stoked when I got that one. Grumpy Cat. I paid a little more for that one because I hadn't seen it, and I got it near its release. It jumps up in rarity every now and again. Um, that one didn't jump up in rarity, but it was hard to find in my area, which was Mrs. Claus. Granted, they came out around Christmas time, so Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus were the ones that bought out the most. You mostly found this snowmen. Speaking of snowmen, I have a snowman penguin. And as for the pops that I have loose out of box on display, I have classic Wolverine, Hank Pym, Ant Man. Oh, I also have Madam Web. It's another I have these big ones. I have the Alien Queen and Madam Web. Alien Queen is GameStop exclusive. Madam Web's Target. Yeah, I'm not sure who that guitarist is. I know I looked it up right when I got it, but it's been a while since I've looked it up, so forgive me if I don't know that one. The Iceman pose always reminded me of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance one, like the loading screen pose. I have Starlight from The Boys. I got this before I started watching The Boys, because we found it for a quarter. So for a quarter, we're like, oh, shoot, that's an interesting looking pop. Now I kind of want to get most of them, because have you? I mean, if you've seen my Boys review stuff, I actually really like The Boys. I have Captain Boomerang. Picked him up from Walmart. I have an original Flash. I also have an original Wolverine out of box, but unfortunately he's not. Oh yes, he is. He's on display right here, along with my like one of my most rare and valuable pops. Even though it is fairly damaged and out of box, it's still going for about at least 50 to 60 on Macari, and actually selling for that. It's the Chase Superman from the original wave. I have a really beat up Batman 66, but I really like Batman 66, and I got it for $1. I figured it was worth it. It's more of a personal one rather than. I mean, all this is. I wouldn't ever really sell any of these. I have to really be in some dire straits to start selling pops. But yeah. Um, yeah, Gambit. Gambit's always fun. And then original Batman. I think I already showed that. Sorry. Overall, yeah, in total, I mean, like I said, not all of them are on display, but in total, I have 221 in the collection right now, and I figured we could go through my other ones. I have another Marvel Collector's Corpse box. Keep everything intact. I actually have the Collector's Corpse box for the Luchadors. I got the entire box, but I ended up just displaying those three because I already had the other ones, so it felt like it looked better on display like this. Um, oh, oh wait, I already talked about that when I got that one. I was gonna talk about the gingerbreads. Yeah, overall, it's like I'm really proud of my collection, and hope you guys enjoyed taking a look with me. I mean, I know the camera's still a little shaky. I mean, that was really bad. Sorry, but yeah, I enjoy looking over this, and it's been a while since I did an update. Hope you guys have a good day and stay tuned for more upcoming content. We are still trying to get gaming stuff out. It is really hard to get it out with work schedules and balancing with everybody, especially since we're still waiting on another big project that we've been waiting on for a bit. There's a couple things coming out, so stay tuned.